Hello guys, and welcome back to another Remembering Forgotten Memories video. So this one, were your parents the kind of parents who, when it came to bringing things home from school, be it schoolwork or artwork or whatever, did they want to keep, like, every little thing, or even just, like, keeping the highlights real, essentially? Were they that kind of parents, or were they, that's great, Jimmy, and, like, throw it all away? Yeah, my parents, since I was the firstborn, very much were on board with the let's keep all the things. So they bought, before I started kindergarten, a literal filing cabinet. Actually, they then bought a second one, even though my sister was a fucking infant. They bought two. Two of them together, same time. One was kept in their bedroom, one was out in the living room. Basically, at that point, untouched, but for someday. So, when I started kindergarten, literally every single thing I brought home from school, it didn't matter if it was like a vocab sheet, it didn't matter if it was a worksheet, it didn't matter if it was artwork, they kept all of it. And when I say all of it, I mean every last damn thing. They had, like, divider tabs all down in that drawer and everything. Everything. Which, as a kindergartner, oh, sure, that's cute. Even though a lot of it, it's cute in the moment, but then looking back later, it's like, why do we have this? This is stupid. Like, the artwork I can understand, but unless it's something sentimental, I don't understand why we're keeping the rest of it. But kindergarten, oh my god, every last damn thing. Fine. First grade, now we're getting into actual, like, workbooks and things, and, like, actual, more substantial stuff. Oh yeah, we're still keeping all of it. Every vocab sheet, every, like, phonics book workout, or worksheet, worksheet, printout, all of it filed away. Math tests, you name it, all of it filed away in the cabinet. The artwork, of course, too, although if it was like a craft, that didn't go in there. That was just displayed around the house for whatever holiday that it happened to be a craft for. Yeah, we still have some of those. And I'm like, God, why? Why? They're not even that good. Like, why? Like the paper mache jack-o'-lantern I made in kindergarten. Yeah, they still haul it out over here. And I'm just like, oh god. Oh god. The little, green-dyed, like, shredded wheat wreath with my photo in the middle of it ornament. Yeah, they pull it out over here, even though it's all wonkily shaped. At one point in time, there was also one of those that was like little advent wreath with the candles in it. I don't know whatever happened to that. That apparently at some point, I don't know what happened to that, but I've never seen it again as of like a few years after making it, so I don't know about that one. But generally at that point, first grade, they were still holding on to every last thing. Second grade rolls around. Shit's getting more boring now. But they probably would have continued going right on keeping all the things, except now they were getting more obsessive because now they not only had all the divider tabs for each subject, now we have divider tabs for each grade, and since it was still a low number at that point, they're still all fitting in run drawer at that point, but clearly it's a whole filing cabinet, so they're prepared to go right on with this. Why? It was so embarrassing even as a child. Like, some of it was kind of fun to look back on, but a lot of it was like, even as a kid, I'm going, Mom, why? Why are we keeping this? Throw it away. Throw it away. But second grade rolls around. They're still largely keeping everything until I get the mystery illness of second grade that went on for a couple months. So being 8 weeks behind in school, and loads of homework behind that I never caught up on, and loads of current work that I fell behind on because I didn't even catch up on the stuff that I missed. Now there was suddenly a lot less to put in there, and what was going in there was graded so badly, it's like, oh, do we keep this? Do we pretend that didn't happen and toss it. I mean, she did almost just die, so, like, maybe we should hold on to it just in case, but, like, oh god, it's embarrassing. Hold on, the mail just got here. Psych, it wasn't the mailman, it was my sister driving off. Never mind. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I was, like, doing so badly in school at that point. Like, they were starting to hit a point of, like, do we just, like, keep keeping stuff? Like, I mean, it's not like anything we're proud of now. So I was like, oh, well, gee, thanks. Yeah, at the same time, seeing them actually start to, like, be more selective about what it went in there. Oh, thank God. Pressure's off. 3rd grade rolls around. Yeah. There wasn't very many things worthy of going in the drawer anymore. But every once in a rare while, something with a good grade would come home, and they would decide it was drawer worthy. And suddenly this filing cabinet became the bane of my fucking existence with, like, oh, the pressure's on of anything I bring home. Is it worthy of going in the drawer? Do I get a frickin' inferiority complex if it's not? Am I relieved at how little's going in there? I don't even know how to internalize this at this point. 4th grade rolls around. Now I'm, like, really, really failing all the things, basically. It's like, good God. We may have made a mistake in deciding to keep all the things. And while we're at it, let's actually go back through and look at the earlier stuff and decide what can be chiseled out of here that we don't really need. It's like, I understand. Granted, it was my idea first, but seeing them do it on their own accord suddenly hurt, seeing when they actually did start pruning what all was in there. But that was also the year my sister started school, so now they're, like, getting going with the other one. But since now they're being selective with mine, they're not just obsessively keeping all of the things of hers, they're being selective with what they're keeping of hers, too. So it's like, oh, sorry I fucked it up for you, kid, but 5th grade rolls around. Oh god, yeah, the year of the eating disorder starting. And missing so much school. Same with 6th. It was like, barely anything went in the drawer. 7th grade, they finally decided, you know what? Never mind. We'll focus on your sister. The shame. Deserved, but, like, sorry that I suck and that I fail in all the things. I'm not the one whose idea was to keep all this shit in the first place, but I think they also assumed I was going to be a better student than I was. Oopsie. So, did they get rid of the filing cabinet? No. Did they repurpose the filing cabinet? No. They left it in place where I would have to walk past it every single day as a silent reminder of, you're a failure. Every day walking past it. Because that's the kind of parents I have. Yup. Did I bring it on myself partially? Yes, even if the initial factor of why I fell behind in the first place wasn't my fault. Yeah, the fact that I eventually just tapped out and gave up and didn't try anymore and just gave no fucks. I was like, fuck it, I'll be a dropout instead, I don't care. Yeah, that part's on me, but still, you would think they'd eventually repurpose the filing cabinet for something else. Anything else. It really wouldn't matter, just anything, so I could at least stop feeling like it's a mockery every time I walked past it. Thankfully, that thing did not move with us when we switched houses. It is still to this day in that house, and will go down with it when it's bulldozed. So, there's that. At least I have the peace of mind of knowing it will get destroyed with the house, but yeah, because it is not fit for humans to live in. At this point, there's just so much damage to that place. It's gonna be demolished, and they're gonna build over it with something else when they sell off the land. But that is another story for another day, but Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was a very, very weird thing that they did from day one with it. Like, I feel like it started from a good place. Like, they originally wanted to be supportive until I proved to be a big freaking failure that wasn't worthy of supporting, and then they just kind of gave up just like I did, and yeah. Yeah. But they kept going with my sisters right on up through high school till she emancipated herself and left, and cool. Cool. Yeah. Could have been me if I'd been a good student, but I wasn't, so. Oh well. YOLO. What can you do now? You can't change the past. You can only move forward. So it's one of those things where it's like, I'd kind of forgotten all about that. I don't even know what the hell reminded me of it last week. I don't know. But ever since I randomly remembered that that was a thing, it's like been salt in the wound all over again, re-remembering that that was a thing. It's like, I need to let it go. I know I need to let it go. It's past history. It's done. It's over. It can't be changed now, but damn, it stings. Like, really, even if it is largely my own fault. But still, I'm just curious. Did anybody else have really weirdo parents who wanted to hold on to all the things? Or were they more normal parents that just hold on to just some of the things? Or were they the kind that were like, that's cool, toss it, gave no fucks? Or I suppose in today's world, it'd probably be a lot easier just like snap a picture of it, you have it digitally, it takes no space. If you want to look at it, find where the file is. If not, it is taking up no physical space whatsoever. There's that. I feel like that's a much more common approach these days. I know a lot of my friends with like little kids, they're like in preschool, that's what they often do now, so I feel like that's gone very into vogue. But for how popular that is, it does make me wonder, were a lot more people like holding on to like a bunch of like their kids' stuff and it wasn't just me? I don't know. But I'm kind of curious, so here we are. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go, so you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below, make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more, it's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.